Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guest. This was how my grandfather welcomed me to this world 24 years back when I was born to a loving couple, Lalita and Sridhar. But those remarks never mattered to my parents in bringing me up. This first child of theirs brought in a lot of happiness to them. Incidentally, all firsts of my life have been very, very significant. I started off my schooling in Kumaran's Children's Home in Bangalore and went on in different places like Mangalore, Tumkur and Hubli. My dad was in a private company and was on transfers all the time. My journey of schooling and my memories of Tumkur have been very fond to me. I've had many first-time instances in Tumkur as well. My first cycle ride, my first public exam, my first time music class, and also the first time experience of having a little baby brother at the door when I came back from school. He is Ajay. He's now doing his diploma in mechanical engineering. We got back to Bangalore when I was in class 9. This was not a very pleasant move though. My dad has quit his job and had ventured into a lot more of new projects. We as a family had to face a lot of financial crisis. But this never hampered the confidence of my father. He brought me up also as a very independent girl, all thanks to him. When I was doing my degree, I did my BSc in biotechnology. One day, on a teacher's day, I was all planned and set to go meet a few of my teachers and with a friend. When my mother said, "Don't go out today, we have few people coming home. They're coming to see you," they said. "To see me? Why?" She said, "They're coming for an alliance." I was neither surprised nor shocked, as neutral as I am now. The guest arrived. My uncle introduced me to the prospective groom and asked us to go and speak for a while. I didn't know what to speak. I just asked, I want to continue my education. I hope you have no objection. He said, "Not at all. We didn't have anything further to speak." He got back. After a week or so, I come home to see all possible relatives at home and on celebrations. It was just that guest, the prospective groom, had agreed to marry. Again, a first-time incident brought all happiness. This boy was of invaluable happiness to my parents as well. He had almost made them forget the tough times that they were facing. That was Gurudat. I completed my BSc and also applied for MSc in Bangalore University. I also started attending interviews. Again, a first interview in Accenture was a success, an unforgettable, significant success. But I decided not to take up the job and went on to attend my counseling for MSc. My mother, who's been an all-time support to me, accompanied me for the counseling. She was quite sure that I would get a seat for MSc, but it should be a free seat. She prayed for it. All her prayers paid. I got a seat for MSc, and I completed my MSc in 2009. Just before that, when I completed my first semester of MSc, we got married on the 19th of February 2006. But I continued to stay with my parents till I completed my MSc. This was the period when my new husband was of total support to me. He was more concerned about my education and my career than I myself was. It was more thrilling when I joined the same company where he was working as a software test engineer. That was Sarna Healthcare Solutions, and I still work for the same company. Gurudat has now moved on to NetApps. Our relationship has seen stages like from an acquaintance to couple to colleagues as well. It's been 3 years now, and we have been living for each other's dream, fulfilling each other's dreams. The recent dream that we fulfilled for each other was our trip to Europe. It was our honeymoon, but a little too late. My first time flight experience as well. I had bugged him with all possible questions, like how a flight would look, how a takeoff would feel, and all silly ones. He had managed to answer all of them for me. Paris, London, and Switzerland were places that I hadn't even seen in maps. He made me live the experience. My parents now breathe a sigh of relief, saying their only daughter is placed in right hands. My grandfather, when I visit him now, expresses pride. He introduces me to people that she is my granddaughter, my son's daughter. She's a software engineer, he says. Once, just a girl is now a granddaughter who's brought him pride. How I wish this discrimination of sex was never there, never regret. So far, life has been a pleasant thrill. Realization of a lot of wild dreams. A lot more in store, a lot more in the list. Friends, today here I am in front of you with another significant first, my first speech as a Toastmaster. Hoping to have lots more like this. Over to you.